Hey guys, how's it going? Just wanted to record a little update video. So I'm in Seattle at a Microsoft Build conference. I've been to Seattle exactly last year, maybe exactly a year ago to the day. Almost, it's funny, but yeah. All these computer conferences are just very useful, even if you don't really need any specific piece of information. I feel that, to me at least, being immersed in this world of programming jargon and just seeing all those people and speaking about topics, sometimes interesting ideas can be born out of them. For example, I remember in 2015 I went to a conference in Moscow, and none of the topics were particularly useful to me, but one of the topics that I decided to attend was uh, concentrated on the perception of speed and how systems can be proactively doing stuff as opposed to just linearly doing stuff. So something like that, I just, wow, like such a revolutionary concept that I came back and I made a presentation about it. And I even at my company we have what's called innovation time, where you can spend 2 weeks and just develop your own prototype, illustrate some kind of an interesting concept. So far it's been day two. Yesterday was just a big kind of marketing presentation by our stuff. Our stuff is used by these guys, etc. So anyway, so I'm here for that. Really exciting. And one more day, and then Thursday afternoon, I'm going home. So I would like to tell you some more about the music video that I completed last week. It will be premiering on Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so 2 more days. It will be premiering while I'll be in flight home. So I scheduled it as a premiere video, and just wanted to tell you some more about it. I always wanted to try out some interesting kind of effects and interesting approaches in the videos. And I've been making videos since around 1997, when I was in my high school class. It was called Term Television of Edward R. Murrow High School. So we had a television studio, old school television studio with 3/4 inch tapes, super VHS tapes. So all the editing that I did and everybody else did was done manually, so that each edit you do, you have to cue it in, select the exact spot where the next segment of your video is going to be edited. You can preview, and then you can press edit. It rewinds both tapes. It takes your tape and it records at the spot that you selected. You can also optionally select a exit kind of point, so it will only record, for example, a few seconds, and then it will stop. So back then I was like, wow, that's so amazing. But now all that stuff that I did can be done with computers, and it's so much easier that nowadays you can just pretty much edit an entire professional looking movie or a little video on your computer. And the best thing is that before, with tapes, it was really simple to screw things up, to record over something, and then there's no way of going back. I remember when I was making animations and stuff, several times I was just like, I spent hours and hours doing something, and then at the very last second just like accidentally recorded over everything I've done. So I had to make backup copies of everything. But anyway, so in this video, several approaches that I've always wanted to take. Number one, I wanted to play with the speed of the actual playback. So in this video, which you will see very shortly, what we did is the main portion of the band performing on the rooftop, we slowed down the song so it's exactly twice as one half the speed basically. So we are playing our instruments, and then that video is sped up to be twice as fast. So as a result, the movements appear unnatural and kind of jerky. And I never, like, nobody taught me this stuff, but I could see that some videos, like for example, System of a Down's Chop Suey video, that was definitely sped up for that kind of neurotic effect. So that's the first thing, the first kind of innovation, something unusual that I decided to do. Number two, I've always wanted to try to reverse the video. I remember my previous band, Mobius, the video never kind of came to fruition because just everybody was too busy. But basically, in one of the segments that you will notice right away, our singer learned a whole line, the whole half of the chorus backwards. So, and we filmed it on the Brooklyn Bridge. So as she's speaking the words, obviously the pitch does not matter because I took the soundtrack, the song, and then put the video on top of it. So except for like the door slamming and footsteps and other stuff, is the audio is just taken directly from the audio track from the song. So flipping that footage backwards, and so as she's on the bridge, people are walking backwards, and as she's saying the lines to the chorus. So that I've always wanted to try that. I thought that was really, really cool. And then I accidentally discovered the Hitchcock zoom technique. So you know that when the starlet is kind of scared, she sees something scary, it's like that kind of effect. But in the background, like the hallway kind of stretches back. So like you zoom into the face, and then at the same time the hallway is also kind of stretching backwards. So it's like, and basically how that is done is that Hitchcock, I think, even mechanized it, meaning that it was not just done in the post-production, but the camera basically zooms in, and then as it's zooming out, the camera is coming closer towards the actor. So as you're doing that, the perspective shifts as you're kind of moving closer to the end of the hallway. You can see more of that hallway, the corridor, or whatever, the scenery. So as a result, it just appears that the actor kind of moves slowly as the scenery stretches out. So I accidentally discovered that because on the software that I'm using, iMovie, you can it's called a Ken Burns effect, named after a famous filmmaker who made a bunch of documentaries and just like manipulated images. Basically, you can take a picture or a video, and you can set the zoom. You can zoom out, you can zoom in, but you can actually kind of program where the starting frame and the end frame, and it will just like move the footage for you. Zoom in, zoom out. So I accidentally discovered that I filmed a bunch of random stuff that you will also see, just walking down the street, kind of time-lapse videos of walking down the street, and I zoomed in digitally, and then as the video is progressing, I'm zooming out, so the perspective shifts. So I thought that was really cool. And just a bunch of my signature kind of, if you've seen my old video for the song You're Gonna Die, just a bunch of like random garbage just like flickering, and just the I also love this like grainy old film, and obviously we did not shoot with a real film, it was all digital, but I love how sometimes you're watching a movie and like there's like the all of a sudden just like the image gets brighter for a second, or it like shifts because it's not perfectly aligned. So these effects, I know I did not pioneer them, but they are like kind of my signature style, or just rapid flashes of footage that's like sped up and brighter, and so it kind of creates tension, creates this kind of this just conveys this paranoia, and that's what I was going for. Hopefully you guys like it. And like I said in my previous video, maybe 2 videos ago, this has been the biggest kind of production that I participated in to date. So far, it's been just, aside from my school projects, it's been just, you know, stuff on my iPhone, just editing things together, but never with a drone, never with a proper tripod and an expensive camera, and never like a full kind of song done in a sort of planned out manner, not just like haphazardly slapping things together as I did with my other videos. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. I spent a lot of time on this, and I'm really excited that it will premiere in just a few more days. Thank you for watching. If you like, please like. If you dislike. And if you want to see and hear some more stuff like this, if you have questions, please comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and see you guys later. Have a great day.